Good morning, everybody. Morning. Welcome to the Sacred Sing. Of course, this is just the preamble where I pop up and say hello to everyone, check my sound is working, and say hello to all of you. Well, of course, the most important thing we have to do today so far is to wish Nikki a very happy birthday. Happy birthday, Nikki. Hope you have a fantastic day, and thank you for spending part of it with us. What I think we'll do, Nikki, if you don't mind, we'll let a few more people arrive, and then we shall sing you happy birthday. You need to let me know which instrument you want me to accompany on, because we have the option of this nice electric piano, which may not be appropriate for the Sacred Sing. So there's always... We could do a sort of Baroque version. Whichever you want, you let me know. We've also got harpsichords, the full works. So hope you have a fantastic day. Look, all these wonderful people here. So hello to Sheila. Morning, Sheila. And hello to Gabby and Christine. Morning, Christine. Hello, Gabby. Hello, Susanna as well. Morning, Michael. Good morning, Alan, who's going to record a bass contribution to Let Justice and Judgment in the next day or so. Thank you, Alan. That's fantastic. It's going to be a good one. I can't wait to hear it all come together. Hi, Terry. Great to see you as well. Hello, Kit Kat. Oh, bless you. Thank you for all the hard work you're putting in. Hello to Dave. Hope Jill is very well. Thank you for that. Elijah last night was great. We're so impressed that you could make pizza and conduct simultaneously. Well, by the fourth time, Dave, I mean, goodness me, I could just sort of wave a little finger credit. No, it's actually one of the great things about this online conducting business is I can be there in the audience commenting about my own conducting on a recorded version. It's absolutely mad. Absolutely brilliant. Who'd have thought we'd have been here a year ago, everybody? Weird, isn't it? Fantastic. Hope there's no pizza on the DJ. There isn't from last night, but there is from the time before. So who else is here? Hi, everyone. Kit Kat says she has a lovely sunny day so far. She has a reminder for you all. Please email your photo, words, and location to her ASAP. This will be the final reminder for I don't know what, but there you are. You've been told. Fabulous. And recordings ASAP. Final reminder, says Kit Kat. Final reminder. Okay, there we go. I don't know what for, but there's a final reminder. Hello, Diane. And third, be here on Friday, 2 p.m. There we go. So I'll be saying that as well. You definitely want to be here on Friday for our first birthday. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Jill. Good morning, Suzanne. Good morning, Jackie. Hello, Christine. Hello, Malcolm. Morning, folks. Hope it's all well with you. Wonderful stuff. Good morning, Ruth. Hello, Moira. Fabulous. Susanna's saying she's hidden all her scissors because she cut her hair last spring and it wasn't a very good idea. I didn't cut my hair last year. It was Anna who cut my hair after Messiah, and I'm very, very grateful for her for doing it because it was starting to get distinctly... well, I mean, to be honest, as a conductor, you're supposed to have big hair. I think that the more extreme the conductor, the bigger. I mean, you start with somebody fairly sort of restrained and you go all the way out to sort of Sir Simon Rattle sort of levels of... maybe Gustavo sort of levels of just big hair. So that's what I'm working towards. Anyway, so I'm going to quickly check my sound while everyone's having a nice chat. So I think we know that the organ works. Fabulous. Christine, didn't you get a slice of Ben's pizza? It's there in the comments. If you go back and watch, okay, I put plenty of it. The emojis might be a little bit cold by now, but you know, just type in a fire emoji before it and it'll warm it right up. Okay, let me check my recordings. Okay, bit of Plenty Good Room. Lovely. And I just want to check a little bit of the O for a closer walk. So just the chat's going to disappear just for a moment, ladies and gentlemen. Bear with me just to check the sound is working all right. This is the Captain's Headphones Supplemental. Okay, here we go. Lovely. Splendid. Okay. The recordings are working. I've been busying myself, ladies and gentlemen. So the Ave Verum and the Cantique and the Stanford, they all have these nice animated scores on screen. Obviously, if you want to download your own copies, you're very welcome to. But we're going to do our best if we can. And if we can put the score up on screen, we will. I've just had so many positive messages and people saying it's fantastic. So by all means, as I said, if you want to have your score on your own device or print it out, please do. But we're going to try and save the planet. We want to try and be a green choir. And so we'll try and put the words up on screen to save on printing. So who else is here? Good morning, Eileen. Good morning, Borodar, Dr. Glyn. Good morning. Guten Morgen, Albert. Good to see you, sir. Wonderful stuff. I think Suzanne's here. Bonjour, Suzanne. And, splendid stuff. Good morning to Jan as well. Great to see you. Hello to Mary. Hello to Anne. Anne has just said, no, Ben. No big hair for you. Okay, Anne. Okay, thank you. Oh dear, Glenson says she's just had a go on my hair. No one sees it anyway. Well, there is that. Nikki bought new hair scissors, trimmed my own doing a boring web. Oh, that's the danger, Nikki. Doing it whilst you're bored. Finding your own, cutting your own hair entertaining. That's a dangerous, slippery slope. Very slippery slope. So, wonderful to see everybody with some lovely comments there. Good morning to Lindsay. Good morning to Nellie from Taunton. Hope all's well with you. Good morning to Mike. Good to see you, sir. Hope all's well. Fabulous. Kit Kat is saying, is anyone else having a problem with their cat being jealous? Elgar, having climbed the walls, chasing rainbow fishes, grabbing my arm, trying to stop me using computer. He's got loads of snapped whiskers. Gilbert's not my favourite cat at the moment. I have to share, everybody. So you're aware we have a rather large black and white. He's not... Okay, I want to rephrase that. To us, he's large. To Kit Kat, whose cat Elgar is about the size of St Pancras Station, our Gilbert is tiny, but to us, he's a big, chunky black and white, as the Americans call him, a tuxedo cat. And good morning to Bill and Helen, by the way. So Anna has been experimenting with our Instant Pot cooker, which is fantastic, and everything she cooks in it tastes wonderful. The only downside is, as it's a pressure cooker, every time she lets the pressure off, it goes really loudly, and wherever Gilbert is in the house, if he's asleep, he wakes up, and this noise, well, you know what cats are like for hissing. He really doesn't like it, ladies and gentlemen. And the other day, I was sat very happily. In fact, it was Friday evening. I just finished self-isolation choir. It was that moment on the Friday evening. I was just sat down, and Anna was cooking delicious smelling food, chicken and vegetables, wonderful. And off went this pressure. And Gilbert leapt from where he was in the room onto my bare foot, and then used my foot as a springboard to leap out of the room, lacerating my foot, blood dripping on the floor, absolute agony. And cue lots and lots of colourful vocabulary, ladies and gentlemen, the kind of things that I shouldn't really say around small children. So yeah, he's not my favourite one at the moment. Not my favourite. Anyway, all that wittering means that I've been talking whilst lots of people have arrived. So good morning. Good morning, Lisa. Good morning, Norb. Good morning, Alison from Tynemouth. It's freezing, is it? Oh, well, we'll warm you up some nice music. It's good to see you. Hello. Hello to Kareth. Oh, yes. And hello, Kareth. Hello, Rosa. Good morning. Fabulous to see everybody. Suzanne says, my hair is fine just as it is. Thank you so much, Suzanne. It's all right for now. Give it another couple of months. And there it goes. Good morning to Morrigan Fiona. Hello, folks. Hope all's very, very well. And some of these comments are absolutely brilliant. Thank you for the sympathy, everybody. I really appreciate it. Good morning, Carolyn. Good morning, Faye. Good morning, Sarah. Beautiful morning in County Down. How wonderful. Good morning, Linda. Oh, thank you for all the sympathy, ladies and gentlemen. I really do appreciate it. Now then, I'm going to have a sip of coffee. Make sure you've got all your drinks ready. We've got some wonderful music ahead on the channel, folks. Oh, just hearing about... Oh, thank you, everybody. So, yes, this week, I had originally planned, folks, to have a nice piece by Samuel Wesley on Wednesday called Lead Me, Lord, which is really pretty. But I was sitting down to record it yesterday, and I just thought it's not quite as big as I'd want for our first birthday celebration. So we'll push that one down the road a couple of weeks, and we'll definitely do it. But no, on Wednesday this week, we're going to learn a piece that was composed for a royal birthday. We're going to learn the first movement of Come Ye Sons of Art by Henry Purcell. And, it's great fun. Those of you who are altos, you will love it because you get the tune. All right, everybody else gets a fantastic part, but the altos get the tune, and it's a really, really good sing. So that's Wednesday. It was advertised as Wesley. I've changed it. It's Henry Purcell, a really big bang to celebrate our first birthday. All right, so that's Wednesday. Monday, we're going to sing Greensleeves by King Henry VIII. So we're kind of completing his catalogue, having learned Pastime with Good Company. We shall follow it with, as Flanders and Swan memorably called it, Greenfleeves. And then on Friday, it is our first birthday. Do bear in mind, folks, we'll probably, in fact, we will overrun on Friday, all right? Block out 45 minutes if you don't mind. I've got quite a few songs I want to revisit and celebrate, and I've been warned that there may be a box, ladies and gentlemen. There'll certainly be stuff to open. So if you want to come along and see if it's I think we'll just have to call it Open the Box 2. So looking forward to Friday, everybody, and I do hope you can join us for that. In addition, we have a deep dive, of course, on Wednesday this week. Composing Live continues Composing Live continues with our Muse Score session. So this is a free piece of software. It's working with dots and lines. Okay, none of these funny sort of computery blocks. It is good old-fashioned notes, except we use a mouse or a keyboard to put it in rather than pen and paper. And it is free. So, it's well worth having a look at if you're in any way interested in writing music. So that's the week ahead. Obviously, Sacred Sing next Sunday will be another big celebratory Sacred Sing with Come You Sons of Art right at the centre of it. And then advance notice, ladies and gentlemen. I wasn't sure whether to mention this on a Sacred Sing, but I will. For Comic Relief this year, ladies and gentlemen. For those of you not in the UK, Comic Relief is no, it's not an annual. It's biannual. It's every 2 years, and we have a day of dressing up in silly costumes. All our great comedians go on TV. There's a telethon raising millions for charity, and so we will have a Comic Relief special, ladies and gentlemen, on Friday, March the 19th. Advanced warning, ladies and gentlemen, okay? Advanced warning, I shall be teaching a really, really rude, offensive song, okay? It's called Pox on You for a Fop. It's by Purcell, okay? So it's an actual piece of classical music, but it's not the kind of piece that you'd expect to hear in a Sacred Sing. I'm not going to say any more about it. I'll tell you more about it tomorrow, but it's going to have definitely the parental warning advisory sticker on it. Okay, so for Comic Relief, we're going to learn an outrageous song, and the point of doing this, everyone, is that I can't find anyone else teaching this song anywhere on YouTube. A lot of people who I mentioned to have never heard of it. The defining characteristic of Pox on You, other than the fact that it is probably one of the most disgusting songs ever written by a classical composer, is that each part that comes in must start with a belch. And that's all I'm going to say, ladies and gentlemen. This is a song written to be sung in the pub, and so we're going to sing that one on Comic Relief Day. Nothing at all to do with the Sacred Sing. We will not sing it anywhere near a Sacred Sing Sunday. It is to make you laugh, all right? So pop that one in the calendar. And if that doesn't sound like your thing, well, Ralph Allwood's hymn course on self-isolation choir would be just up your street. So everybody, a very good morning. We're going to be starting in just a minute. So thank you so much for joining me today for our Sacred Sing. I've just been saying about everything that's coming up on Quarantine Choir, but the Sacred Sing is the cornerstone of our week. And so I do hope you enjoy this morning. We've been on the air for nearly a year, and so this morning we'll be reflecting on that journey we've taken together. It's also Nikki's birthday, so can we start, before we start officially, everybody, can we sing a very happy birthday to Nikki, everybody? All right, so here we go. There's your starting note. 1, 2. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Nikki. Happy birthday to you. Thank you, everybody, and many, many happy returns, Nikki. Okay, everyone, please make sure you've got everything you need for our session. Please do continue to chat throughout. And that's a big part of what makes this very special. But let's get started, as it is 11 o'clock. Thanks, everybody. Here we go. And a very, very good morning to all of you. Thank you so much for joining me today. Whether you watch live, whether you're here later on, you're all a key member of this wonderful, wonderful choir. And so this morning you can see we've got a gorgeous programme. We start in a moment with Byrd's Ave Verum Corpus. We'll then sing Faure's beautiful Cantique de Racine, a piece that we learned, I think, in only the third or fourth week of recording these lovely classical works. Then our main work this week, Stanford's Oh for a Closer Walk with God. This is a piece we learned on Wednesday, and I really enjoyed recording and teaching it to you this week, and I've had some lovely messages saying you've enjoyed it. I felt that this week I want us to think about journeys. I want to think about steps and everything that we've taken together. And some of us, well, Norb and Dr. Glynn have been challenging me to actually get out and move around a bit more, but I think the journey that I want us to think about is the journey that we are now on together. Many of us, a year ago, I think the vast majority of us, had never even spoken. And now here we are, nearly a year later on, walking together and singing together. So I want to reflect on that today. Once we've done that, once we've sung that lovely piece by Stanford, we'll just pause for a minute and we'll just, some of us can say a prayer, some of us can just sit in silence, and the rest of us can go and make a cup of tea. After that, we'll sing a couple of gospel pieces, Plenty Good Room, that fantastically catchy song that we sang on our Fun Friday, and then This Train is Bound for Glory, which was the new song we learned on Monday. So just very quickly looking ahead, folks, to this week, just to remind you, so on Mondays, it's our folk day. So this week we've got Green Sleeves. Wednesday, we're learning Come Ye Sons of Art by Purcell, followed by a deep dive on composition. And then Friday is Quarantine Choir's first birthday, and please make sure if you can that you join us for that. So everybody, I think what we should do is get warmed up. So if I can invite you all to make sure you have everything you need and to be upstanding, thank you, and we will go full screen and help me out with that. To go, thank you. And if I could ask those of you that are standing to just plant your feet a shoulders width apart. Wonderful. Make sure that your knees are nice and soft. Make sure your back is straight and your neck is long. And let's just take a few deep breaths in and out. And for those of us not standing this morning, it's absolutely fine. Please don't give it a second thought. But if you could straighten your back as well and take these deep breaths in and breathe out, that would be absolutely wonderful. This is just about letting go of any tension, any stress. Just making sure your lungs are full of lovely, lovely free air. Splendid. Now, as you're taking those deep breaths in, just roll your shoulders around. A very good morning to everyone who's joining us. Fantastic to see you. People are asking, should we dress up for Friday? If you want to, you're very welcome to. And then roll them back the other way, please, everybody. Fabulous. And then once you've rolled them round in a couple of directions, bring them up to your ears. Take a deep breath, and as you breathe out, let your shoulders fall. Splendid. Thank you, everyone. Just roll your head around, stretch your neck muscles out for me. Thank you. Excellent. Hello to Gina. Hello to Jill. Hello to Anne. It is absolutely splendid to see everybody. Okay, let's do a bit of gentle humming, everybody. It is Sunday morning. Okay, so we'll hum there on that C. Nice deep breath and humming together. Here we go. Lovely. I'm just going to step into the Great Hall to do the warm-ups here. Okay, so, and again, please humming, and again, another deep breath, and lovely, Splendid. Now an air with a tall mouth, and fabulous, and everybody, and lovely, thank you. I'm just going to have a sip of drink. Please do hydrate yourselves. We've had 11:05 on the sweepstakes. Congratulations. Good morning to everyone who's joined us since we started the broadcast. Hello to Carla and hello to Sue. Fabulous. Okay, so we got to B flat. So after me, please, everybody, as we sing ya ya ya, and thank you. Yeah yeah yeah. Great. Basses and altos, drop down the octave if you haven't already done so, and we'll do me, me, me. And one more. Ya, ya, ya. Thank you very much indeed, everybody. Now, our first piece for today is the beautiful Ave Verum Corpus by Byrd, and we're going to have the score come up on screen, ladies and gentlemen. So for this one, I need to switch to my other headphones so I can hear the recording. And again, if you want to read along at home, please feel free to do so, but we're going to have the score up on screen as well. Now, your notes. Okay, there are our notes. And if I just quickly switch across to that, we can enjoy ourselves. So everybody, here we go. Thank you very much indeed, everybody. Isn't that just an amazing piece of writing? And of course, the words of Ave Verum Corpus are very important to us on this channel, having performed, I think at this point, at least 3 separate versions, the first of which was by Mozart, of course. Now, I'm so glad that we started with that one, because it leads us to the beautiful Cantique de Jean Racine by Gabriel Faure. Again, another piece that we learned quite early on Quarantine Chorus. So as before, we'll have the words up on screen along with the music, so if you want to follow along, please do. And this is going to be the next recording project. When we finish that wonderful bit of Handel in a few weeks, we'll then send out the videos for this. Because I think it is by far, and I don't think, I know it is by far the most requested piece to record on the channel. So that's coming up soon. In the meantime, let's sing it all together, everybody. Here is the beautiful Cantique de Jean Racine. Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you ever so much for singing along with that one. And many, many thanks to those of you in the comments who are saying you like the online score. Fabulous. We really do appreciate that feedback. And I was just thinking as we were singing along to that one, just how much we've learned over the last year, how far we've come. Back in the early days of Quarantine Choir, before we were a live choir, I was recording everything as standalone videos, sometimes taking 8, 9, 10 hours over a 10-20 minute video. And I remember putting together the Cantique de Racine. It took me 3 days to record everything and put it all together. And we've learned a lot, certainly gotten a lot faster at putting these things together. But in all seriousness, folks, the love behind it, okay, the desire to provide this lovely music for everybody hasn't changed at all. And as we approach this first birthday on the 12th of March, the anniversary of my first broadcast, not even broadcast, first videos posted to this channel, it really is very clear to me that I am completely and utterly devoted to doing this work. It is absolutely fantastic, and I absolutely love that so many people are coming along and telling their friends and helping us grow. So as we approach the end of our first year and we're reflecting on it, the thing that I think has encouraged me most of all is that the number of people who say we want this to carry on, even when lockdown isn't a thing. We want there to be Quarantine Choir, I want this to be Home Choir, and that just makes me, that makes Anna, that makes everybody here feel fantastic. So thank you for all of your love, all of your support. And let's have a look at our third anthem for today, which is the beautiful "Oh for a Closer Walk with God" by Charles Stanford. And so we move from one of the first pieces we learned on the channel to the most recent. And I was just really moved by by the imagery, by the symbolism of walking together despite being apart. And that very famous image of the footsteps on the beach, and how when suddenly there was one set of footsteps as opposed to two, that was where God was carrying us. And I've really felt carried this year. I felt that this business that we're doing, this singing together, despite it being perhaps the most dangerous thing in the world to do, to sing together, we're doing it, but in a way that supports each other. We're walking together all around the earth, different times, in different countries, on different continents, but we are all united by this wonderful music. So, ladies and gentlemen, would you sing this beautiful piece of Stanford with me? And then we'll just pause for a minute and just think about everything I've just said, if you don't mind. If you'd like to say a prayer, you're more than welcome to. If you'd like to just reflect on the last year of friendships made, of new pieces learnt, of fun had, and of tears shed, then that would be absolutely wonderful. And of course, if you want to go and make a cup of tea, you'll have about a minute to do that. All right, everybody. So do join me now, please, in this beautiful bit of Stanford. And a very good morning to everyone from the Stanford Society who may be joining us this morning. Thank you ever so much for sharing the link. And here we go. Here is this lovely piece.
Shine upon the road.
Thank you, everybody. Very well done. Let's go back to full screen for our minute of silence. So, folks, I just want to thank you for your wonderful comments. Just before we bow our heads for a minute, I also want to just take this opportunity to say an enormous thank you to Anna, my wonderful wife, whose voice you heard there and on many of our recordings. She's here in the comments. She is answering emails for us. She is doing a huge amount of admin to support all of us, and she has supported me amazingly over the last year. I haven't always been easy to live with all the stress of putting all this together, and she has just been amazing. So Anna, darling, thank you so much for everything you do for all of us. And to everyone out there who's been with us throughout this year, whether this is your first Sacred Sing or whether you were there on day one, this choir is more than just me. This choir is a community. This choir is a family. And those of you who are worried about it going, it's not going anywhere, everybody. This is here to stay. And so please do, if you would, join with me in just a minute of reflection. Let's think about those steps we've taken together. These first steps haven't always been easy, but we have stepped together. And here we are nearly a year after we started. The sun, where I am, is shining. And if it's not where you are, it will be soon, everyone. So let's bow our heads for a minute and then we'll sing some gospel music. Thanks, everyone. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Now, do hydrate yourselves. Quick sip of drink. Thank you for your beautiful comments, everyone. I really appreciate that, and I know that Anna does as well. Thank you, folks. Right. So let's loosen the tie, so to speak. It's time for Plenty Good Room. So let's get the words up on screen, everybody. And yeah, those of you who were along for the Fun Friday this week, apologies for all of the earworms. And if this one's been stuck in your head, well, consider it rehearsal for this morning. So let's sing Plenty Good Room, because there is plenty good room on the Glory Train, and of course plenty good room in the Quarantine Choir. We're heading for 3,000 subscribers. If you're not subscribed, just hit that red button for us. We're nearly at 3,000, at which point I've been told I have to share some baby photos. So do please subscribe if you don't mind, everybody, and do join me as we sing this fantastic song. Here we go. Here's Plenty Good Room. Ready? Here we go. And plenty good room, plenty good room. There's a plenty good room on the Glory Train. There's a plenty good room. There's a plenty good room. There's a plenty good room on the Glory Train. Well, you're gonna need a ticket if you wanna ride. Plenty good room on the Glory Train, but it ain't gonna happen unless you qualify. Plenty good room on the Glory Train. Better mind what you say and mind what you do. Plenty good room on the Glory Train. There's a mighty, mighty power watching over you. Plenty good room on the Glory Train. There's a plenty good room. There's a plenty good room. There's a plenty good room on the Glory Train. There's a plenty good room. There's a plenty good room. There's a plenty good room on the Glory Train. When I hear the angel Gabriel shouting all aboard. Plenty good room on the Glory Train. For the Glory Trains are heading up to heaven's door. Plenty good room on the Glory Train. There's a long golden pathway toward the sun. Plenty good room on the Glory Train. Now the heavenly journey has just begun. Plenty good room on the glory train. Plenty good room, there's a plenty good room, plenty good room on the glory train. There's a plenty good room, plenty good room, there's a plenty good room on the glory train. One more time. Plenty good room, plenty good room, there's a plenty good room on the glory train. There's a plenty good room, plenty good room, plenty good room on the glory train. Well done, everybody. Fantastic singing. And such fun. Oh dear, you got to have a bit of groove on your Sunday morning, haven't you? It's not to say that the Stanford isn't a great tune, but goodness me, something gets your shoulders moving like that. Well, it should be prescribed on the NHS. Well, everybody, we're nearly at the end of our Sacred Sing for today, but don't worry, there's plenty of music, plenty good singing to come this week. And of course, it's our birthday. I might have mentioned it. We're going to be one on Friday. So do come along. We're going to have a fantastic party. If you want to bring toys, you want to dress up, want to eat cake, please do. Remember, of course, it's also dear Nikki's birthday today. So happy birthday, Nikki. Hope you've had a nice time with us and enjoy your day. And do tell, I think it's Simon, do tell him to look after you. Okay, tell him Ben said so. Now, everybody, we're going to finish today with This Train is Bound for Glory. And this is an important piece, this one. This is the last of the great works that go to make up I'm Gonna Sing, Sing, Sing. This means we'll have sung all of them on the channel. So when we sing it again on Friday, spoiler alert, we'll know all of the verses. Okay, so looking ahead to that, we're going to look back and sing This Train is Bound for Glory. So everybody, have fun, here we go. This train is bound for glory, this train. This train is bound for glory, this train. This train is bound for glory, nobody rides it but the righteous and holy. This train is bound for glory, this train. This train don't carry no gamblers, this train. This train don't carry no gamblers, this train. This train don't carry no gamblers, no hypocrites, no midnight ramblers. This train don't carry no gamblers, this train. This train don't carry no liars, this train. This train don't carry no liars, this train. This train don't carry no liars, truth is what the Lord desires. This train is bound for glory, this train. This train don't carry no conmen, this train. This train don't carry no conmen, this train. This train don't carry no conmen, no wheeler dealers here and gunmen. This train is bound for glory, this train. This train is leaving in the morning, this train. This train is leaving in the morning, this train. This train is leaving in the morning, for a bright new day is dawning. This train is bound for glory, this train. This train is bound for glory, this train. This train is bound for glory, this train. This train is bound for glory, nobody rides it but the righteous and holy. This train is bound for glory, this train. Well done, everybody. Well sung, and thank you so much for coming along to our Sacred Sing this morning. So whatever you've got planned for the rest of the day, I hope it goes really, really well. Have a really good day, everybody. If there's nothing to do, well, rest and enjoy your day off. If you've got lots to do, well, head out in the day with that fantastic song, Plenty Good Room, buzzing around your head, and everything will go brilliantly today for you. And I will see you tomorrow for our folk sing. It's Green Sleeves, Santa Lucia, Curry Doon, some really, really excellent tunes to get stuck in your head. Wednesday, of course, don't miss that Purcell, Come Ye Sons of Art, a really fantastic birthday ode. Frankly, if it was good enough for Queen Anne's birthday, it's good enough for us. The Deep Dive will teach you how to use MuseScore, a fantastic scoring program which is free. And then, of course, I might have mentioned once or twice it's our birthday on Friday, so see you then, folks. And of course, if you're in self-isolation choir, we've got even more to look forward to. And the larks, goodness me, who'd have thought it a year ago, everybody. Have a great day, everyone. Take care, be well, and we'll see you soon. All the best. Bye-bye.